Alright guys, here we go. Back to the 2022 Mag 7 Sandy Clam GP 40 amateur. Laps 3 and 4. Hopefully you've already watched laps 1 and 2. Little tire getting in the way there. Happens. So, starting to find my groove a little bit. Feeling pretty good on the bike. Getting used to what the course looks like. Oh, listen to that. That two-stroke just sounds amazing. She's gonna need a top end after this one. She's got 135 hours on it. It's time to put a top end there for sure. I pulled the pipe off before the race. Not before the race, but like, you know, a week before or whatever, just to check. And I don't see any scarring on the piston at all, so that makes me feel good. But still gonna swap her out because it's time. Bike's running great, not having anything weird, no power loss or anything that I can tell. Just time. But these shadows were just a killer. And throw in a little dust in there. Through the dusty section. Oh, little tip over there. That was a pretty good recovery right there. And this section, this is only the third lap. This section gets pretty chewed up. By the 6th, 7th, 8th lap, this was a mess. But I'll show you that in a couple, in another video. I think I've got some footage of me struggling through that section. Late in the old race. Not a whole lot going on right now. I'm just kind of, like I said, finding my groove, trying not to make any mistakes. I've certainly already made plenty. And just trying to ride smooth and put in some laps. The guy that's in front of me right now, I'm 99% sure he's not in my class, but he's actually pulling away from me a bit here. Bike's running good. The only thing I did, still just left the jetting alone. I did put a little bit colder plug in it. And at 135 hours, that's the first time I've changed the spark plug on this bike, which is kind of crazy. Two strokes, usually you're fouling plugs every other day, right? But the thing just runs so good. This is a 2019 250 XC, and it's a last of the carbureted bikes. Yeah, I don't know if I'm happy to say this is the first plug, or I'm ashamed that I've let it go this long, but I don't know. I'm kind of don't fix it if it ain't broke kind of guy, you know? The only reason why I put a colder plug in is because I have a little cheater app that kind of gives me some jetting tips. I don't really follow it to a T, but it's always telling me to put a colder plug in, so I did just to see if it would. I mean, it was time to change the plug anyway, so I did just to make sure it could be running a little bit leaner up here, down here, I guess, on the coast at 0 elevation in the heat. So I don't know, bike ran great, no complaints. I'm kind of babbling now. Man, that's a big tabletop. I've talked to some friends that said it's really not that hard to clear, but I don't know, man. I'm a chicken. 20 years ago, even 10 years ago, heck, even 5 years ago. But I don't know, man. I'm going to be 50 in another year. I don't think I want to push it that hard. I was totally going to jump this tabletop on this lap, but I just couldn't. Too much traffic. Me and this guy and this Husky are going for it. And he's not in my class, but I don't know, we're having some fun here. Hopefully he made it through there clean. I wasn't trying to knock anybody down, but we were both kind of being stubborn about who was going to let the other guy go. Lose a little momentum through here. Guy starts to pull away from me some, but I pick it back up. It's that NV2 tuned suspension for sure. So funny, I've been that guy that's always just ran stock suspension, you know, a couple clicker adjustments, make sure the sag's set. It's always just been good enough, but finally had some suspension adjustments made to the rear shock, trying to work the left side of the bike. And, I don't know, I'm so impressed with it. I'm kind of kicking myself for not doing this a lot sooner. I mean, the GoPro doesn't show you how rough it is through here, but man, the bike just works so good. You can see I'm definitely able to gain some time on this guy. Just kind of tiptoe through this section because I don't want to be stuck like that guy was. There was somebody stuck there almost every lap. I felt bad for him. I've been that guy. Actually, at the last race, I got stuck in the ruts too. And actually, at the end of this race, I get stuck in some other ruts. So that's awesome. I'm pretty sure this guy's in my class. Pretty sure. Because he ends up, I battle with him quite a bit too. Seems like this guy, the CR250 guy, and myself kind of just swap positions every chance we got. It's kind of who could make the least amount of mistakes, I think. Oh, quick update, it's not me. That being said, I'm still having fun. That's all that matters. So I ended up, according to the lap times, I think I ran around in second place between most of the second lap through the fifth lap, maybe. Sixth lap, I don't know, and then somewhere around there I really start to struggle and have some trouble with the more technical parts of the track that broke down and end up fifth overall, but still not too bad. I've like I said in the last video, I've never really done all that well with this facility. Sand just, I don't know, man, it takes it out of me. It's hard to not make mistakes late in the race. For me, anyhow. Again, the shadows, man, they'd hide those ruts pretty good. So I do tiptoe through that section most laps. But I saw so many guys crossed up there and hung up that, I don't know, I still think it was a good decision to take it easy through there, if you know what I'm saying. But that's probably why I ride the amateur class and not the expert class. Well, looky here. Who do we have here? This is Curtis. Riding a YZ450. It's a lot of bike for the tight woods. He's doing good. Just giving him a shout out, letting him know I'm here. I don't know what he got going on with that rear fender, but every time he goes off and bump, that rear fender just kind of waves at me. Yeah, just kind of cruising along here. I was kind of hoping he'd let me by nice and easy. Maybe hold the next guy up. He's like, nah, I'm gonna go for it. He's a motocross guy. I don't know if he knows it's me or not, but I'm sure if he did, he wasn't gonna let this little dude pass him. It's starting to get bad through here. See, I'm struggling a little bit. Trying not to gas it too hard to, you know, maybe keep from removing all the dirt from around the roots. But trust me, by the end of the race, that's just a disaster in there. Curtis didn't have any trouble getting through there. He gapped me a bit there. Being in these little tight sections, there's really no room to pass. He couldn't let me by anywhere, even if he would have wanted to. But I do give him a little red bomb there, just let him know that I'm there. I thought maybe I could get him here, but nope. And then this section of woods is real tight. My little two-stroke just eats it up. That 450. It's a little tight for a 450. Star 372 on Instagram. Go check it out. I think that's his Instagram. Whoop. Oh, there's a position. There's another position. Oh, there's another position. I have to admit, after this one, I was kind of like, man, I don't know how many times I can push to catch up these guys from passing, but that's racing, man. That's the way it works. Unfortunately, it just doesn't always go your way. And even though I didn't drop my bike there, it's still, I don't know, it still wears me out a little bit. Just spikes the old heart rate or something. There's the CR250 guy. I don't know how these guys do it. My daughter's boyfriend races a CR250 in these ones. I don't know how you can run full moto suspension, 19-inch rear wheel, all that stuff. I have a 2004 KX250 that I would not really want to run for an hour and a half on one of these. So kudos to you, Mr. CR250 guy. And thanks for the comments on the last video. Hope to see you at the next round. Oh yeah, I'm totally going to jump this tabletop on this lap. No. It's kind of dusty right there. Better play it safe. Back to the whoops. Oh yeah, I'm getting roosted. That felt so good. It totally threw me off my line, so I had to kind of back it off a little bit. It wasn't worth eating too much of that. Although I did consider trying to make a pass here, I don't know, man. It's kind of sketchy to pass anybody through. I'm sure the experts and the pros do it, but I gotta go to work on Monday, so. Wow, nobody's stuck in there this lap. Back out onto the motocross track. Let's see if I can't go inside here. Still got a wheel on me. Take the outside here. Found this works pretty good. Oh yeah, this guy's in my class, I'm pretty sure. I thought there was an outside there. I'd seen some tracks there. I guess not. I would have ended up off the bridge. That wasn't my smartest move, but at least you knew I was coming. Maybe we'll make the pass there. Heading towards the finish line. Okay, well, that'll end it for laps 3 and 4. Till the next video, I'm out.